following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about the three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
A Monday night basketball game for the Battle of the Marsh between the Mayville Cardinals and the Horicon Marshmen. Justin Schwartzmiller alongside Makai Ackerman. Kaya and Taylor down there on the floor, our best portable operators we got rolling around. Makai, welcome back to the Cardinals' nest in Mayville.
Oh, I am so excited to be here, Justin. You're going to hear Coach Hertini talk about it a little bit in the interview, but this game's a rivalry. Horicon right down the road, the Battle of the Marsh. You hear it's coined as that. And it should be a good game. They got ESPN, the Mayville edition set up on the other side of the court. So a little competition for us here tonight, but I'm excited to be back, Justin.
And their sign fell down.
So
good start to the day for them. But, yeah, it's going to be a great game. Horicon 16-6 on the season, taking on the 12-8 Cardinals. Out of Division III, Mayville got a 9 seed. They'll take on Evansville in the first round. Horicon gets a 2. They'll face a familiar opponent in Dodgeland or Waterloo. We'll take a short break. We'll come back and talk about the Marshmen after this on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
The Marshmen of Horicon are led by Barrett Meyer, averaging just under 20 points a game at 19.6 a game. He shoots 49% from the floor, a 34% three-point shooting player. 17 points a game coming from Jay Graven, 44% from the floor, 37% three-point shooter, and a 74% free throw shooter. Quinn Jackal averages 10.5 points per game, shoots 44% from the floor, and 35% from behind the arc. Barrett Meyer leads them in rebounds with 7.1. Jay Graven was 6.8, and 3 coming from Quinn Jackal. Assists for Jay Graven, 4.4 a game, 4.3 coming from Kristen Schwartz, and 3.4 coming from Barrett Meyer. For this Horicon team, they can score the basketball, 67.2 points per game, 52 points against per game, a 15-point differential. 46% from the floor shooting as a team, a 33% three-point shooting team, and a 60% free throw shooting team. They average 28 rebounds a game, 11.6 steals to 2, 12.4 turnovers in their last 10. They are 7-3. They got the 2 seed in the section with Lamira. This Horicon team, they can shoot the basketball, Makai. I know you've seen them once or twice so far this season. I saw them play Lamira early, but this is one of the first games of the season for them, so you got a more recent look at them.
Yeah, I mean, they can shoot the ball. And last game I saw Barrett Meyer, one of their seniors, and you're going to see this team heavily led by their senior class, rather. They can shoot the ball from behind the arc very well. Barrett Meyer led them both outside and inside last game I saw him. I saw him play Oakfield, who, is a good team in their own right. Dropping, I believe, that one by about 15 points, but it was some garbage time points at the end. They stuck with them, and they played very well, but the thing about Horicon is they have a double-edged sword, right? They can score from behind the perimeter, but we talk about it. They can really get a good presence inside the paint, and when they're down there and on fire, good luck stopping them.
Got some size on this team as well. I mean, that makes a big difference. For Mayville, they have Drinkwine with some size. Other than that, I mean, Horicon probably similar all around that 6'1", 6 foot range, but driving, they run a very fast style offense, a drive and kick. I know you've seen them. A lot of dribble drives coming from them. They get downhill really quick.
Yeah, for sure. And that's one of the things that gives this team an edge is their speed and velocity out there on the court. When you come out firing like that, good things are going to happen, and it should be a good one tonight.
Captain's meeting going on right now. We're going to take another short break. We'll come back and talk about the Cardinals of Mayville after this.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Big-time rivalry game coming from Mayville in just a few moments. Mackay's going to talk about the leaders for this Mayville team so far this season.
Let's take you through some of the leaders for the Cardinals on the season, led by their senior guard, Talon Meyer, averaging over 15.5 points per game, shooting over 46% from the field and over 31% from behind the arc. Behind him, another senior, Braxton Weiss, 10.5 points per game for him, 43% from the field, 37% from behind the arc. And rounding out that top three, again, we talked about it, Horicon was led by their seniors. Well, so is Mayville. Tate Drinkwine getting inside, just under 10 points per game, 44% from the field, and just under 30% from behind the arc. Moving on to rebounds, the big Talon Meyer, just under 7 per game, averaging about 5.5 of those defensively. Tate Drinkwine, 5.5. 3 of those coming defensively. And Joe Promersberger getting his name on the list. 5.1 rebounds per game for him. Assists, Talon Meyer leads this one as well, just like the other two categories. 4.2 assists per game. 3.1 for Emerson Middlestat. And 2.3 for the senior, Tate Drinkwine. Let's move on to some of these team stats now for Mayville. Points scored on the season, they're averaging 64.4 per game, letting up an average of 61.7 per game. That gives them a point differential of 2.7 points per game. Definitely lacking compared to Horicon, who was averaging 14.8 in their point differential department, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Field goal percentage for the Cardinals as a team, 43.9%. 3-point percentage, 31.3%. And from the free throw line, they are shooting a combined 59.3%. Rebounds per game, we move on over here, 33.8 rebounds per game. Assists per game, 14 right on the dot. Steals per game, 8.9. Let's go to turnovers per game now for Mayville, 15.9, something to look at there as well. And in their last 10 games, Mayville is 5-5.
5-5 in their last 5, and Mayville, it's been an odd stretch. They've had some good wins, they've had some bad losses, and kind of why you get them at that 9 seed, especially because the majority of the conferences here in the Flyweight Conference is in Division 4, and they find themselves in Division 3 kind of all alone, to be honest, and they get a 9 seed. Well, they'll have to go on the road to take on Evansville in the first round of the playoffs just next week. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back with the interview with Coach Emmett Hertini after this.
Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. a bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Now joining me, the head coach of the Mayville Cardinals, Coach Emmett Hertini. Coach, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for taking the time to join us. Let's take a look back at your last game against Springs. You beat them in quite decisive fashion, another flyweight conference game. Talk to me about what went right in that game for you.
We did a great job of pushing the ball in transition. We wanted to run as much as possible. We've got a lot of athletes here, so we want to push the ball as much as possible, play high-intensity defense, and keep that pressure the whole game.
Of course, tonight you're playing a non-conference opponent against the Marshmen from Horicon, a good team in the same division as you. Talk to me about how you game plan for them, what practices have looked like, and what you're expecting to see out of them tonight.
They have a lot of players with high basketball IQ. Well-coached team. I've had the opportunity to coach a couple of them, so it'll be fun to play against them tonight. But game plan-wise, we're looking at a lot of different shooters, the ability to move the ball well, so making sure we're closing out all the way, and talking on defense, just making sure our rotations are on point.
Coach, I know it's non-conference, but Horicon right down the road, a lot of these kids grew up together. You know, you talk about coaching some of these kids, and it's non-conference, so it doesn't necessarily mean as much, but you're still trying to keep that momentum going into playoffs here starting in a couple of weeks. Talk to me about how big a win is tonight and keeping that mentality high.
This game's a little bit of a rivalry, not quite as much as it used to be a couple of years ago, but I've been coached by their coaches. Like I said, I've coached a couple of their players, so this is going to be a loud game tonight. It's going to be a fun game.
Coach, looking forward to next game, your last home game here in Mayville at the Cardinals' Nest. It's against the number 1 seeded Lamira Lions. They are obviously the flyweight conference champions by themselves, having a fantastic campaign. It's seniors night, though. It's a big game for you, not only to get ready for the playoffs, but to keep that momentum high like I talked about. Talk to me about how practices are going to be the next couple of days and how you're looking to game plan for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Lamira's kind of a double-edged threat. They have a big guy who's dominant in the post. They surround him with a lot of good shooters. So game plan-wise, again, just making sure we're communicating on defense, not slowing our rotations, making sure we're there to help each other out, playing aggressive.
Of course, Coach, you drew the 9th seed in the playoffs coming up here starting next week, I believe. You're playing the number 8 seed, Evansville. What do you know about them? How far have you looked ahead? And are you looking at them right now, or are you still focusing on these last couple of games?
Trying to take it one game at a time, but we're definitely in a tough sectional. That should be a good matchup for us. I've been browsing through their stats, watching a couple of their games, and I'm starting to piece together a practice plan and a scouting report for them. But like I said, trying to take it one game at a time.
Later this week, Thursday, against the Lions, it'll be your last home game senior night. You have to go play Evansville. Do you think that'll play into it a little bit, going on the road and playing them for the first round of the playoffs, or do you think your guys will be all right and adjust well?
It's an hour-and-a-half drive, but we've been working on that mentality of doesn't matter who we play, where we play, or when we play, we're always ready to show up.
Coach, injury, the health report, how's the status of the team?
Right now, not to jinx it, but really good. We had that winter sickness come through a couple months ago, and hopefully it's all past us. Injury-wise, it's a long season, but the guys are staying healthy.
All right, Coach, anything else you'd like to add?
Nope, thanks for having me.
Of course, this has been the head coach of the Mayville Cardinals, Emmett Hertini. We will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, we're talking more pregame action.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
For nearly 50 years, Pino Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
Starting lineups for the Horicon Marshmen, a 5'10 senior, number 1, Christian Schwartz, a 6'2 senior, number 2, Barrett Meyer, a 5'10 senior, number 3, Quinn Jackal, and a 6' senior, Jake Raven, as well as Reed Vorlob, a 5'10 senior. The starting lineups for the Mayville Cardinals. We will see a junior, number 4, Joe Promersberger. And a senior, number 5, Emerson Middlestat. A senior, number 11, Talon Meyer. Senior, number 12, Braxton Weiss. And a senior, number 13, Tate Drinkwide. Makai, we've seen both of these teams, you and I, now this season, and it's going to be a fast-paced game.
I am really excited. They're going to come out swinging, and I'm expecting it to be close. It's going to be a chippy one. Both of these teams play with their heart on their sleeves. And I'm really excited. The ESPN Mayville Edition student section over there giving 10 out of 10s for all 5 of these starters from Mayville tonight. We'll see if we can get a couple of shots of that from these portables. But a fairly good-sized student section for Mayville tonight. And like we said, should be a good one. It's going to be fast-paced, going to be physical, going to be aggressive. Non-conference, but we're coming down to the stretch here, and everything matters when we're coming up to playoffs. You really want to head in with a good mentality.
Hard to call this a non-conference game. Horicon was in the flyway for many years, and these two teams play each other in sports, for how many years growing up. This going to be a physical, emotional game. You got to ride the wave. You can't get too high or too low in a game like this.
Be Drinkwine and Vorlob out there for the opening tip here in Mayville.
Size advantage, Tate Drinkwine.
Not by much, though.
Good jump from Vorlob. Got a nice jump inside right away off the glass, and it starts with a Jake Raven bucket early.
It's a quick way to start. We talked about physicality and how fast they were going to come out.
Meyer slides on his butt. He travels.
"15 seconds in, both sides have had a possession and been down by their own offensive goals. It's exactly what we expected. Moving it down quickly.
Schwartz gives it over to Meyer. Reed Vorlob. Catch and shoot 3. Missed everything from Quinn Jackal. Into the corner. Weiss catch and shoot. Good for Braxton Weiss.
It's a good way to answer if you're Mayville.
Back and forth we go. Schwartz gives it over. It's Barrett Meyer. Pass inside off the hands and turned over. It's Emerson Middlestat now. Middlestat. Corner 3 coming from Drinkwine. In and out. Rebound, Barrett Meyer. And Schwartz slows things down. Schwartz, last time I saw him play against Lomira, and it was not the game that Horicon wanted, but man, he hit down some big-time shots, and a foul coming offensively on Christian Schwartz. A little bit of a reverse jinx there, Makai.
That's exactly right. Christian Schwartz has been one of those senior leaders for Horicon all season, but he's definitely had his moments in the games I've seen.
Weiss gets it in to Emerson Middlestat. Drops it back for Talon Meyer. Meyer spins inside, poked away by Meyer. Ball on the floor, kicks it out to Drinkwine. Good defense from Barrett Meyer on Talon Meyer. Draped all over him. Talon spins, ripped away by Barrett Meyer.
Just very good defense, getting hands on the ball and using your strength to rip it away.
Schwartz over. Jackal looks around, steps back and gives it over. It's Jake Raven. Raven drives and kicks. Jackal in the corner. Towards the basket, throws up a floater. It's good from Quinn Jackal. 4-3 early lead for the Marshmen. Meyer spins and kicks it over to Joe Promersberger. Inside. They drop it down to Drinkwine. Backs his man down, poked away. Good help defense. Middlestat gets it back, drives inside, scoop layup. Ripped down on the rebound by Barrett Meyer.
Talk about the nice-sized student section tonight for Mayville, but Horicon being right down the road, they showed up as well.
Meyer drives inside to the basket. He's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And expect that a lot tonight from Barrett Meyer. He is one to drive in strong. And the way he does, he draws a lot of fouls.
Style of guy that likes to play downhill, Mackay.
Yeah, for sure.
Meyer makes the first one. Second one coming from Barrett Meyer. In and out. Oh, found
Back
its way
in.
home. Out of back. Looked like it wasn't going in, and then it found its way back. Promersberger on the left wing. Cut off in the lane, kicks in the corner. Drinkwine for the tie in the corner, no good. Ball tapped around, Meyer picks up the rebound on the baseline. Here comes Barrett Meyer again the other way. Meyer crossover, kicks, blocking foul on Tate Drinkwine.
Again, we talk about it, that full head of steam coming from Barrett Meyer here for Horicon. Just drives in strongs and creates another foul call.
6-3 lead for the Marshmen. Schwartz gets it in. All the way back to Jake Raven. Raven drives to the basket. He's stuffed by Promersberger. It stays Marshman basketball.
Looked like a little tag team there. Promersberger and Drinkwine both collapsing down near the paint. Good stuff to force it out of bounds.
Meyer gives it over to Quinn Jackal. Jackal up top to Christian Schwartz. Schwartz between the legs. Steps back behind the three-point line, gives it over to Jackal. They get a screen for Jake Raven. Raven spins and kicks. Orlob now. Able doing a good job not giving up any lanes to the basket right now. Defense in the student section clapping it up. Schwartz spinning inside. Raven hop step kicks. Corner three. Meyer. No good. Middlestat with the rebound.
Good defense there from Mayville. It took them a while to get the ball back, but they stayed composed and waited for their opportunity.
Alan Meyer works it to Promersberger. Promersberger a lane to the basket. Off the glass. Joe Promersberger for 2. Mayville ends their little 2-minute scoring drought. Here comes Christian Schwartz. Jackal drives with the left. He was fouled.
Something to look out here for now is 4 minutes into this game and already 3 team fouls for Mayville. Something Horicon does well is driving in and drawing them. And Mayville hasn't been shy to dish them out.
First one is good. From Quinn Jackal. In and out. Rebound and bringing it the other way is Emerson Middlestat. Middlestat works it inside. Drinkwine, couple dribbles. Throws it up top to Talon Meyer. Meyer to the basket. Good.
Good feed from Drinkwine, and Meyer is able to make a nice move inside and finish the basket. All tied up at 7s now.
Kind of the last time you and I saw Meyer together, he was torching Laconia in the same thing. Getting downhill to the basket. Deep three from Schwartz is short. Rebound, Talon Meyer. 7-7. Maybe with their first chance to take the lead. Offensive foul coming on the screen. It's from Emerson Middlestat. It'll be his second. Kevin Keller will replace him.
I believe this is my 3rd time seeing Horicon in action this season, and something I have noticed is Christian Schwartz is not afraid to shoot the deep three. You see it there. He was a little short, but once he gets on, don't think that he won't make those.
It don't matter where he's from. He's very similar to someone we see over at Laconia. That one turned over off of Jake Raven. It comes to Joe Promersberger. Promersberger to Kevin Keller. Drinkwine thought about the three, doesn't take it. Kicks it over. Weiss, he'll kick it from the right wing. No good. Foul. Oh, no, I thought they were going to call the foul on Drinkwine, but said it goes out of bounds on Tate Drinkwine with 13:01 to go in this first half.
Speaking of Tate, another fantastic feed to the wing there to find his wide open man. Just couldn't bury the three for the assist, but he's looked really sharp passing the ball early on.
Drive and kick. Craven in the corner for three. No good.
Both teams struggling from behind the arc early.
Meyer up to Tate Drinkwine. Meyer backs his man down. Throws it to Kevin Keller, cutting to the basket. Nice pass to an open Drinkwine. He's stuffed, but they'll call a foul.
Wow.
And the Marshman fans are not happy.
Definitely a delayed foul call. It came from the far side official.
Drinkwine to shoot two. Hits the first one on a high bounce.
That was very similar to the one we saw on the other end just a couple of minutes ago.
Makes them both.
Horicon student section right down here trying to throw Drinkwine off, but he is unfazed.
And a foul inside coming on Tate Drinkwine. He doesn't like the call. It's good Horicon student section over there. That's his second personal now. So early in this one, Mayville's got a couple guys in foul trouble. We'll see Owen Stagger check in for Drinkwine.
Drinkwine not too happy. He immediately went over to the official and said, "What did I do?" Gave him an explanation, said, "All right," and headed right to the bench.
Offensive foul coming off the inbound play. That one is going to go on Robenhorst.
Fouls are on a clearance sale today, coming from either side fairly quickly. And now what's going on down here?
I think Meyer and Stagger were just chatting a little bit. Official not a fan of it.
Probably just asking how they were. Haven't seen each other in a couple of days.
Yeah. Just checking things out.
That's all.
Good little scrum, never hurt anybody.
Oh, no.
Wrong sport for that, I guess.
Couldn't do that at the high school level anyway.
Nope. Promersberger, tough to the basket, off the glass, and the foul. A tough take from Joe Promersberger, a chance to make it a three-point play.
Not that Mayville has lacked energy early, but that's definitely a way to get them fired up. An and one is always a great way to get the bench involved.
He missed. And the rebound to Meyer. That's the second right away on Robenhorst. Picked up two on back-to-back offensive and defensive possessions, and a travel now.
Gonna say Meyer just took that first step too early.
Orlob gonna come in. He's gonna take out Barrett Meyer. Kevin Keller inbounds it in to Talon Meyer. Cardinals lead by 4. Promersberger in the corner. Trying to find somewhere to go with it. Meyer stops on the top of the key. Robenhorst with the rebound. He's tied up. Gets it away from Weiss and gives it over. Christian Schwartz now. Quick up to Quinn Jackal. Back to Schwartz. Work it back for Christian Schwartz in the top of the key. Just outside the nose of the Cardinal logo. Sizing his man up. Bounce pass into the corner. Stuffed by Stagger.
What a phenomenal closeout from Owen Stagger. Talk about ways to fire up your team. The and one was one. And Owen Stagger closed out, took a jump, and the one-handed stuff out of bounds. My goodness.
Meyer checks right back in. He'll take out Jake Rabin. He'll inbound it into Christian Schwartz. Schwartz works his way up top, wants a screen. Instead he gives it up to Reed Vorlov. Pass over to Quinn Jackal. Jackal behind the back move, step back three. Looked good for a long time, just a hair short. It's Promersberger getting it up to Talon Meyer. Meyer at the free throw line. Backs his man down, pass into the corner to Keller. Up top, Promersberger wide open from the top of the key. He flies his way in and picks up the rebound. Gives it to the open Meyer this time. No good. Another rebound. Offensively, you're going to say a foul coming on Promersberger.
Horicon on an offensive scoring drought. Definitely needs something to go, but a little silver lining for him is we're only 7 minutes in, and Mayville already has 6 team fouls. That's a timeout. We'll take it with them.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
This winter, make your
10:51 to go in the first. 11-7. Shot of that Horicon student section. It looks like it's Blaze Orange Night, or I guess Horicon is orange, so just Orange Night.
Just school colors?
Yep, school colors. You can see the nice shot of the ESPN Mayville edition. I think the Mayville looks a little bit too fancy for it to be an ESPN sign.
Saying they wouldn't put that much time and effort in?
No. Respectfully to ESPN out there.
Girls did a nice job in it.
They did a great job. It looks fantastic. 11-7 out of the timeout. We'll see if Horicon can end their drought. Pass comes to Vorlob in the corner. Works his way up top. Gives it over. Schwartz gets knocked down by Keller. And guess what?
Yep.
The bonus for Horicon. 10.5. Just at the 10.5 minute mark.
Yeah. This is going to be an issue. Horicon has 4 of their own, so it won't take too long. As long as Mayville can stay composed, but this definitely could lead to issues early on.
Yeah, early, a ton of fouls. Meyer makes the first one.
Finally, that scoring drought ended here for Horicon. It was tied at 7-7 a couple of minutes ago. Mayville came out and scored a few, and Horicon's just missed every shot since.
Meyer makes them both. Eleven to 9. Bounce pass inside to Braxton Weiss. Had it tied up. Has to get rid of it. Throws a high pass to Keller in the corner. Keller flashing to the basket. What a move by Kevin Keller.
A couple of times tonight we've seen Keller go baseline before he's dished it off, but that one he decided to score, and it was the right move.
Jared Meyer double team. Finds Robenhorst down low. Kicks it over. Graven cut off. Bounce pass to Robenhorst. Got his man. Meyer open for 3. Too short. And the rebound, Talon Meyer. Mayville in transition with speed. Pass comes over. It was tipped out of bounds by Horicon. Good job getting his hand on it by Barrett Meyer.
Horicon shoots a collective 33% from behind the arc, but tonight they have been ice cold as a team.
What a play to steal the inbound by Quinn Jackal. Raven inside to the basket, up and under, he missed. Landon Baker picks up the rebound, and they're going to slow things down with Talon Meyer, and just about 9.5 to go in this one. Meyer kicks, Weiss pulls up from the free throw line, knocks it down, and he goes down awkwardly. And we're going to take a break.
The coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Looking for a reliable roofing
We hobbled off under his own power, as you could say. He hopped his way off it. Really just a rolled ankle. He came down awkwardly on it.
Let's hope so.
He's getting worked out over there by trainer Amy Bowl.
She does a fantastic job as part of the SSM trainer group that we get rotated through these schools.
Got some really good ones around here.
Of course.
Barrett Meyer in the left wing, guarded by Stagger. It's a screen from Jay Graven. They work it around for Christian Schwartz. We see Weston Teeters now. Schwartz kicks. Graven in the corner for 3. In and out. Rebound Keller.
Still can't make from behind the arc.
Horicon is ice cold from behind the arc. High pass. Couldn't get it with Stagger. It went off his hands. They turn it over right away. Does Mayville.
Tried to push it. Just too far.
Trying to push the pace was Mayville. They come the other way. It's Christian Schwartz. Drops it for Jay Graven. Raven behind the back on Keller. Had it poked away, gets the ball back. Gives it over to Christian Schwartz in the corner. Working on Landon Baker. Drives baseline. Pass inside to Robenhorst off the glass. What a pass from Christian Schwartz.
What an offensive possession. It was sloppy all over the ground, just fighting for the ball. And they were able to stay composed while they could and find the pass inside.
Meyer works it down. Kicks it back out. Keller on the left wing for 3. Offensive foul coming the other way. Okay, you got your counter rolling?
That's 4. Justin and I were at a game in Laconia earlier this year where we saw over double digits. They were in the double digits for offensive fouls, most we've ever seen in a game. And right now we're on pace to beat that record.
Extra pass. Schwartz gets his man in the air. Bounce pass. Meyer in the corner for 3. It's good. The drought ends there from behind the arc for the Marshmen.
And that's a way to start it. What an effective passing routine coming from Horicon there.
Weston Teeters thought about one, doesn't take it. It wasn't a foul. It must have been something that happened there. They didn't put a foul up on the board for that one, Mackay. Keller tries to answer. Barrett Meyer with the rebound.
Does that mean I have to take my counter back down to 3?
Yes.
Unfortunate.
Meyer with speed in transition. Tried the Euro step. Cardinals fans wanted to travel, but it was good defense from Owen Stager. It comes the other way. Talon Meyer drives. A travel.
I was going to say that one should for sure be a travel.
He was jumping. At Horicon student section is fired up. They're making all kinds of noise. Hang on, the inbound was stopped as they're trying to get Quinn Jackal into the game. He'll take out Isaiah Hollingsworth, who was in for about a possession or 2.
This game has been as advertised so far as Mayville's telling them to play football. Obviously, the reigning Division IV state champions, but it's been as advertised. 15-14, still 7.5 left in the first. Both teams physical and fast-paced.
And they did play football this year,
yeah,
and it was not very pretty.
Oh, no. Usually it isn't when you're playing the state champs.
Meyer from way downtown. He missed. Keeps the rebound alive. Throws it to Jake Raven. It's Robenhorst to Jackal. He's left all alone. Bang! Quinn Jackal for 3.
I know Jackal knocked down that 3, but I got to give credit to Jake Raven, who came in to keep that alive. And now a timeout called by Mayville. They find themselves down by 2, 7:01 left to play.
Tractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
A 2-point lead with 7:01 to go in the first. What a half it's been. Horicon starting to find their legs from behind the arc, which was ice cold to start the game. They are in the bonus at the moment. And here comes Emerson Middlestad, who's checked back in. He's got 2 fouls. They kick it over. Baker, catch and shoot from the corner. Too strong. Drinkwine with a rebound. Gives it back to Baker. Drives to the basket. Ball tapped out of bounds. It went off the hands of Jake Raven. It stays Cardinal basketball.
And, you know, something I want to say, Horicon has definitely found their legs, and they're starting to make more shots and create some more points. But part of that is because Mayville has had to back off. They had 17 fouls with 10.5 minutes left. Now we're down to 6.5. Haven't picked up one since. But it's allowed Horicon to come right back in. Quick inbound to Drinkwine from the wing.
He was ice cold to start this one, and he knocks one down. He had missed his first 3 threes, and he finally gets one to go. Mayville takes the lead right back. Jackal up top to Robenhorst. Robenhorst over to Barrett Meyer. Foul coming. Going to go on Baker. 8th team foul. It's going to send Quinn Jackal to the line for the 1-and-1. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight so far.
Yeah, that makes sense. Usually when I talk about something, it happens. If Jeff's watching right now, he's going to say, no such thing as an announcer's jinx, but I don't think any of us here, besides Jeff, hold that view.
Yeah. We all, yeah. It's a real thing.
It happens.
It's a real thing. 6:21 to go in the first. Jekyll makes the first and ties the game at 18 apiece. His 7th point of the game.
You know, for how fast-paced both teams have played, I'm kind of surprised it's only 18-18. Not surprised that it's tied, but felt like it would have been a little more high-scoring at this point.
Horicon takes the lead right back. Back and forth we go. See Braxton Weiss makes his way back to the bench. Like he got his ankle wrapped up. We'll see if we can get a report at halftime about him. 6:10 to go in this first half. Pass off the hands of Stager and out of bounds. Hot pass, couldn't handle it.
Mayville looking uncoordinated right now. Their last basket came off of an inbound play, but besides that, they're throwing some passes away. And Horicon with already a 1-point lead could extend here.
Schwartz wants the screen. Instead, he just gives it over to Vorlob. Vorlob to Barrett Meyer. Out of the wing to Jackal. They switch the play with Christian Schwartz. Schwartz to the basket, hand check and foul coming on Stager. It'll send Christian Schwartz in the 1-and-1 to the line.
I understand Stager's thought process there, but when you're ready in bonus, sending a team like Horicon to the free throw line, not necessarily what you want to do. Talon Meyer checks back in. Glad we were both on it.
It's pretty loud. Schwartz makes the first one. First points of the game for Christian Schwartz. I feel like he's got the basketball a ton.
Yeah.
Not a guy who scores double digits, but he just moves the ball so well. He makes them both.
That's right. He's one of those senior starters that facilitates the offense, really.
Bring it up with Emerson Middlestat. Work it through Meyer into the corner to Drinkwine. A 3-point game here with 5.5 and some change to go in the half. Meyer to the basket. Floater gets the roll.
Newly checked in Talon Meyer paying dividends right away. Lead back to 1 only for Horicon.
Graven up top. Drives inside, spin move, kick. Schwartz gets his man in the air. Bounce pass backdoor to Graven. They work it into the corner. Barrett Meyer for 3, no good. Talon Meyer with the rebound.
There's some more of that pretty passing from Horicon. Couldn't finish on the triple from outside. But it was a nice play to set it up.
Drinkwine fouled. That one's going to go on Reed Vorlob. His first personal. 5th team foul.
Horicon's done a pretty nice job of playing tight, solid defense, but also limiting the fouls.
He had 4 fouls early, but ended up not having a long time without him. Spin to the basket. Meyer kicks it up top to Middlestat. Middlestat at the free throw line. Bounce pass to Baker. They slow things down with Talon Meyer in 4:45 to go in a half. Drinkwine catch and shoot in the corner. Long rebound. Middlestat gets to it. Gets it on the baseline to Baker. Throws it up top to Meyer. Good ball movement here. Baker in the corner. Quick pass to Tate Drinkwine. Started by Vorlob. They skip it up top. Drop pass for Middlestat now. Mayville working slowly here. Trying to find their set offensively. Meyer thought about using the screen. It was a pick and pop. They work in the corner to Middlestat.
Long possession here by Mayville.
Middlestat goes into the contact. Nice move and a half spin to get his man in the air. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Hit the nail on the head there, Justin. That was a fantastic move from Emerson Middlestat. Spun inside, waited for the contact, took the shot hoping for a nice bounce. Couldn't get it, but either way, he gets 2 here.
Ties it up at 21 apiece.
Kevin Keller will check back in for the Cards now. 4:03 left in this first half, still tied.
Missed the second one. Stager with the rebound. They throw it up top. Middlestat over to Meyer. Second chance points here for Mayville. Middlestat got to get rid of it. Gives it to Keller. Keller backdoor stolen away by Barrett Meyer. What a play by Meyer. Quick up to Jay Graven. Graven to the basket. Up and under. What a move from Jay Graven.
Even threw some contact from Meyer. Thought he got a fingertip on it, but Jay Graven's able to finish strong.
Drinkwine, catch and shoot for the lead. No good. 3.5 to go. Horicon in speed and transition. Graven, kick out to Meyer. Drives to the basket. He's tied up. Should be a jump ball. And it is. Mayville basketball.
Few players there had their hands just wrapped around that thing.
Meyer will bring it up for Mayville. Under 3:20 to go in this first half. A 2-point game. Back and forth it's been. Had a ton of lead changes in this last 4 minutes. Inside, Drinkwine goes up with it. It was blocked. What a play from Christian Schwartz. He's fired up. Shot of the student section. Drinkwine had it ripped away by Robenhorst. Meyer. Picked up by Schwartz, kicks it up top to Drinkwine, over to Keller. Meyer drives. Backs down Christian Schwartz. Throws it up top. Stager. They're going to give it to him. He'll pop the three. Too strong, and the rebound, Barrett. Meyer.
Stager not wanting to shoot from behind the arc too often. They gave him a ton of separation. He said, why not?
They kick to Schwartz. Puts it on the floor up top to Robenhorst now. Elbow jumper from Jackal is good. Quinn Jackal with a smooth stroke from the elbow.
And Jackal had to have a high arc on that shot. He adjusted because of the hand in his face. He sent it up high, and it found its way home. A 4-point lead now for Horicon.
Drinkwine up top to Meyer. Meyer gets a screen. Drives, pulls up just outside the lane, and laces one.
Couple of pull-up jumpers.
Here comes Barrett Meyer over to Christian Schwartz. Telling him to clear out.
There's Christian Schwartz again facilitating his offense.
Barrett Meyer half spin towards the basket. He traveled. Shuffled his feet just one too many times.
Good chance here for Mayville to get back in. Still down by 2. Could tie or take a lead here this possession.
I feel like we've said that almost every possession here in the last 5 minutes.
Ain't that the truth?
Drinkwine on Robenhorst. He does go to the hoop. Throws up a hook shot. Ties the game at 25.
I want to give an assist to one of the fans over here to our left side. He said, take him to the hoop. And as soon as he said that, Tate Drinkwine did exactly that.
Raven. Gets it right back from Quinn Jackal. Drives in the lane. Floater. Too strong. It's tapped out Middlestat. Got Stager. Nice pass. Stager to the basket. He traveled.
Yes, he did.
He traveled.
A nice feed pass down to Owen Stager, and I think he just thought about it too long. He was going to wait for the defense, try to pump fake him out. And by the time the defenseman came, Owen Stager took a couple of steps.
The defenseman?
Yeah, he was playing back. The defenseman, you get your left wing, your right wing, a couple of forwards.
Under a minute to go in the first half. It's a tie ball game. Jackal to the basket and kicks to Schwartz. Schwartz stops up, traveled. Mayville fans, I think, would have had a heart attack if he didn't call that one, because they were fired up to the left of us. The fundamentals champ.
Gotta love it.
25-25. Drinkwine drives inside. Meyer pulls up from 3. Meyer for 3. 28-25 now. 30 seconds to go in the half. Schwartz over to Barrett Meyer. He tries to answer. He's fouled on the 3 ball. He'll go to the line and shoot 3, and Tate Drinkwine picks up his 3rd late in the first half.
Barrett Meyer has been at the line quite a bit tonight. And not a bad shooter.
It's 2 for 2. He's only been there twice.
Like
Jackal's been there more. Jackal's the one who's been there 3 times. I'll help you out.
Thanks.
I know you've got a stat sheet in front of you.
It's hard.
I know. First one is good.
That was a
from
flat
Barrett
shot.
Meyer. I think it's been, I've noticed it the whole time it's flat, even when he's shooting the 3-ball. 27-28. Meyer makes the first two. Teeters takes out take-drink line. Mayville picks up their 10th foul, puts Horicon in the double bonus.
To their credit, they had 7 with 10.5 to go, and now 10 minutes later, only 3 more fouls since.
Meyer good on all 3 and ties the game at 28. Last possession probably coming here from Mayville. 20 seconds to go in the half.
Want to go into that locker room with a lead.
Middlestad into the corner to Keller. Keller goes baseline to the basket, off the glass. What a take from Kevin Keller. Got to get it in quick. They do. Here comes Christian Schwartz across half court. Pulls up for 3. Good! Christian Schwartz for 3 at the buzzer.
They're going to talk about if it counted or not. Mayville fans obviously
it's
petition.
Good.
Oh, there it is. And just like that, Mayville wanted to go into the locker room with a lead. 7 seconds left. Kevin Keller off the glass. And Christian Schwartz comes back and answers with a buzzer beater.
Schwartz gives the Marshmen a 1-point lead. Headed into halftime. Full stats coming up after this.
That was a
Partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Burhags.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
From our initial consultation to the final closing, I'm with you every step of the way, ensuring a smooth and seamless home selling experience. My goal is to make the home selling process smooth and worry-free. For a smooth and successful sale, contact Brock Fleischer at 920-960-0555 or visit WeSellWisco.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or
31-30 at the half. Leaders for both teams are Barrett Meyer and Quinn Jackal, 10 apiece for them on Horicon. 9 coming from Talon Meyer. And Mackay, we sit 31-30. 6 different lead changes probably, maybe even more, in the last 5 minutes of the half. Man, it was fun to watch. It's back and forth. The pace of this game, the crowd is just electric.
Fantastic environment here, right? And we knew it was going to be that way. We were kind of just talking about some of the viewers that we're having here on the live stream. Surprised we've got so many considering how close these two schools are. But when that happens, these kids grow up with each other. They're best friends coming in. But you're going to play. It's a rivalry. You want to beat the other side, right? I mean, some of my best friends, when we're competitive, it's one of my best rivalries, and I know that's how these kids are feeling right now. They played fast. They played physical. The gym is full. The environment is fantastic, and it's been a heck of a game. So many different lead changes. Momentum is swung back and forth from both sides, and it has lived up to expectations and then some more.
Both teams with 3 threes in that first half, but not really falling from behind the arc for either team. I mean, a lot of missed shots, and this game, if the score is 31-30, so yeah, a pretty mild scoring, not a low scoring first half. That could have been a 40-40 first half with how many possessions each team had.
Yeah, for sure. And you talked about it a little bit there, but from behind the arc, I'm surprised only 3 threes from each side. They took a lot more than that. I mean, Tate Drinkwine, I believe, has 6, or he shot from 6 times from behind the arc himself. So I believe he's 1 for 6. I don't know if you're marking that up there, but both of these teams had their opportunities, couldn't knock them down. They've done the majority of their scoring from inside, and it's kind of what we expected. But both teams can shoot outside. We'll see if they try to game plan that a little more, and it's all about the hot hand and when you can ride that hot hand. So if they come out and they start making some, this game could completely flip on its head.
Could completely flip on its head. I mean, it has been a fun one so far. I saw Braxton Weiss walking around out there during halftime. Hopefully he's all right. Got his ankle wrapped up, I would guess. Just looked like he came down on it awkwardly, as in he probably rolled it, would be my guess, and just sprained it a little bit. May not. We'll see if we see him to start the second half. If not, see him again the rest of the game. The Marshmen lead by 1, headed into the second half. It has been a fun one from the Cardinals' nest in Mayville. We'll be back with second half basketball on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams after this.
in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork. farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Second half basketball. It's Marshman basketball to start the second half, and we are underway. Here we go. Forlob over to Barrett Meyer. They work it around for Christian Schwartz. Inside, kick out, Schwartz. Gets his man in the air, drives and drops it for Barrett Meyer. Spins to the basket, goes up with it. Good defense from Mayville. The loose ball comes to Tate Drinkwine. And here he brings it up. Drops it for Emerson Middlestat. Middlestat at the free throw line, up top to Talon Meyer. Meyer pops the three ball, knocks the three ball.
Justin, we talked about it at half, but if you can come out and ride that hot hand from behind the arc, only 3 of those made in the first half from either side. And Talon Meyer comes out swinging.
Up top, they work it over. Meyer, Graven. Graven looks around inside in the lane. It's wide open. Christian Schwartz in and out, no good.
Horicon just sat back and watched the 4 Cardinals take the rebound, no problem.
Keller to Meyer. Puts it on the floor, drives inside, kicks to a wide open Promersberger in the corner for 3. No good for Joe Promersberger. Schwartz slowly brings it up and gives it over to Barrett Meyer. Pass comes up top to Reed Vorlob. Schwartz on the left wing. Walks it up. It's Meyer now. Graven. Good defense from Mayville. Good help defense from Mayville. It comes to Jake Graven. Nice spin move up top. Kicks into the corner to Vorlob. Vorlob up top. Schwartz from way downtown. Long rebound. Comes to Jake Graven. Spins to the basket. Stuffed by Promersberger. Drinkwine in transition. Stops up and drops for Kevin Keller. Now to Middlestat. Middlestat. Backside Vorlob down. Up and under move. Floater is good from Emerson Middlestat.
Mayville here coming out with a different kind of intensity. Their defense has been fantastic. Just switching players, helping all over defensively and offensively. That was a heck of a move from Middlestat.
Kicked into the corner. They work it up top. Jackal. Euro step over the basket.
Jackal wanted a foul call.
Oh, don't see that very often when you throw the ball over the basket.
No.
That don't happen ever.
Usually if it's up that high, it hits something too.
Here comes Talon Meyer over to Emerson Middlestat. High pass onto the baseline. Kept alive by Drinkwine. Finds Promersberger. Back into the corner. Nice pass to Keller inside. Keller off the glass. Good ball movement from Mayville so far in this half.
Horicon's got to get going before it can, like we said, this game could flip on its head. And if they let it get too far out of reach, there are some mountains you can't climb.
Get it to Barrett Meyer. Out of Orlob up top. They work it all the way around to Graven. Graven right to the basket, throws up a floater. Good defense from Promersberger.
It's good Mayville defense has forced Horicon to take some sloppy shots. It's not the looks that they want.
Nice pass. Keller wide open underneath the basket again.
I would assume a timeout is coming here for Horicon if they're not able to score, and it's a timeout. That's exactly right. We'll take it with them.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here in Mayville, it's a 9-0 run for the Cardinals to start this second half. 39-31. An answer out of the timeout from Horicon would be huge, Mackay.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They need it. It took the full timeout to try to regroup, but their offense hasn't really been there in the second half. We'll see if they can create some better shots and some more separation here from this tight Mayville defense.
Mayville's doing a great job collapsing in the lane. Graven goes into the contact. Missed the layup.
Justin, you and I kind of talked about it a lot, but they called a lot of fouls early in that first half. They were blowing the whistle, and they weren't afraid to. And now a lot of contact in the second. Yet to get a foul from either side over 4 minutes in.
Now they're going to let them play now. I mean, that's all right. I'm content with him. Promersberger to the basket, missed, and cleaning it up. Put back from Tate Drinkwine. It's a 10-point game all of a sudden.
Timeout has not been prosperous for Horicon.
Schwartz to Orlob. Horicon trying to get something going. Meyer barely keeps his foot on the ground. High pass inside. Barrett Meyer high off the glass. There's the foul, and there's the fourth foul on Tate Drinkwine.
And that is going to be a problem. We'll see Stager check back in for him after the first free throw.
And Robenhorst will come in. Shooter's touch on that first one from Barrett Meyer.
Finally, it was an 11-0 run to start this second half here for Mayville. Finally cut down by the first free throw from Meyer. Needs to make another.
Second one from Barrett Meyer is good. The lead is now 8. It's Mayville basketball, and it's brought up by Emerson Middlestat. 41-33, Mayville hot out of the half so far. Step back three coming from Middlestat. Rebound, Keller fouled, and he'll go up and shoot 2 from the free throw line. Kevin Keller has been a difference since re-entering this game.
I was going to say, Kevin Keller doesn't usually get the kudos that he deserves. He's a gritty player. He plays down low. He likes to drive baseline a lot. And he'll be there for some second chance points, just like these are.
9th point of the game right there for Kevin Keller on the first free throw. Keller makes them both. It's back to a 10-point game, and he's got 10 points. Schwartz up top. Over to Jake Raven. Kicking, Meyer for 3. Good. Barrett Meyer with a hand in his face. He's got 15.
He's got all 5 of the Horicon Marshmen points this second half.
Tallenmeyer drives in, works on Robenhorst, goes high off the glass. Mayville answers right away with a Tallenmeyer bucket.
I don't know if it's been Horicon's defense or Mayville's offense, possibly a little bit of both, but it feels like they can't miss.
Foul coming, a reach-in foul from behind. as they were trying to step it away from Promersberger. It's going to go on Quinn Jackal. Landon Baker checks in for Mayville with 12:29 to go in this one. I think the ball movement from Mayville's just been better to start this half.
Found the shots they're looking for.
Middlestat to the basket, kicks out to Baker. Lost the handle, but he got the three, in and out. Middlestat with the rebound. Spins away with it, throws it into the corner to Promersberger. Promersberger works on Schwartz, backs him down. Into the corner to Middlestat now. Middlestat pulls up for the jumper. Stagger rips down the rebound. Him and Robenhurst battle for it. Jump ball. It'll be Mayville basketball.
Something Mayville's been really good at, too. They've boxed out very effectively in this second half so far. And it's led to a surplus of rebounds for them.
Jackal comes out. Hollingsworth comes in for Horicon. Kevin Keller to inbound to Promersberger. Promersberger, bounce pass. Baker to the basket, kicks out, extra pass. Up top to Middlestat. Hop step inside, pass to Stager is good.
Justin, you were right. It's the ball movement from Mayville.
It's an 11-point game now. Meyer up top to Schwartz in the corner. Gets his man in the air, drives to the basket, gets the roll.
It's what Horicon's going to need, a couple of rolls here to get back in. They bring it back within 9, but their defense really has to step up off of this red-hot Mayville offense.
9-point game, it's Landon Baker. Middlestat on the right wing. Thought about driving in, just steps back and resets up top. Baker on Barrett Meyer. Mayville working slowly here, using the clock. Pass underneath the basket. The Stager goes through his hands, and it comes to Isaiah Hollingsworth. Quick up to Jay Graven. Graven to the basket, and the foul. Graven for 2 in the foul.
Talked about it a little earlier, but that's one way to get him back in. An and one play really fires up this Horicon student section and could make it a 2-possession game here with a converted and one.
The second personal on Owen Stager. Meyer's going to check back in. He'll take out Emerson Middlestat. Chance to make it a 3-point game and our 3-point play back to 6 points now. Graven for the and one play. In and out. Hollingsworth with the rebound. Almost a best case scenario. They kick for Schwartz in the corner. Schwartz drives inside, kicks to Hollingsworth. Back up top to Robenhorst. Gives the screen for Jay Graven. Schwartz settles things down. Horicon wants to make the most out of this second chance here in this possession. Meyer pass, tipped away by Kevin Keller.
Just trying to thread the needle, it wasn't there.
Keller drops it for Baker. Out of Talon Meyer. Working on Barrett Meyer. Spins, pulls up, laced it. Just outside the lane, fading away. Talon Meyer with a nice jumper.
That's where he's been really successful all night.
Graven for 3 in the corner. Why not? Jake Graven makes it a 6-point game. And a timeout taken right before that by Coach Emmett Hertini. We'll take it with him. 10 minutes to go in this one. Strap in, folks. Final 10 minutes. 49-43 coming up after this. Final 10 minutes coming up. What a game it's been so far. Back and forth, back and forth. Mayville once up 11 so far in this half. It's down to a 6-point game. Horicon offense starting to get rolling. We'll see if the defense can start to figure it out here and find a way to stop this high-powered Mayville offense right now. Talon Meyer on the floor with Landon Baker, Stager, Promersberger, and Kevin Keller. Vorlob out there with Barrett Meyer, Quinn Jackal, Jay Graven, and Christian Schwartz for the Marshmen. Meyer spinning to the lane, pulls up again. Off the back of the iron, the rebound comes to Barrett Meyer.
It's been the bread and butter for Talon Meyer all night. We've seen him make quite a few of those shots.
Jackal on the left wing for three. It was short. He'll pick up the rebound. Can he keep it alive? He throws it off a Cardinal. Kept alive. He stepped on the line. It stays Horicon basketball. Stager stepped on the line.
It's a good play from Quinn Jackal. Chases his own rebound that is trailing out of bounds, able to hit it off a Mayville player, which eventually leads it to get the possession right back to Horicon.
Horicon trying to make the most of the second chance points. Vorlob almost stripped. He'll drive. Nice pass to Graven. Gets his man in the air. He was fouled from behind by Talon Meyer. Just the first personal on Talon Meyer.
Wow.
Third team foul of the half.
Meyer's had a good night.
First one from Jake Raven is good. Raven was 0 for 1 from the free throw line before that.
Emerson Middlestack comes back in between free throws.
Raven makes them both. Down to a 4-point game all of a sudden.
There's an 11-0 run here for Mayville to come out in the second half. Horicon's battled.
Promersberger to Meyer. Pretty early, I think, to see Tate Drinkwine, but they're going to put him in. That's a lot of faith in a guy with 4 fouls with 8:45 to go in this one.
He's got to be careful.
Obviously not in the game yet. Talon Meyer works on Barrett Meyer. Double teamed and gets it up top to Keller. Catch and shoot from the left wing. Why not Talon Meyer from way downtown?
Shot was from way downtown.
7-point game now. Graven, couple of head fakes, spinning and kicking. Vorlob. Now to Barrett Meyer. Nice move to the basket, through the contact, gets his own rebound. Throws it over. Schwartz to Vorlob. They work it around for Jackal. Pumps and drives, has it stripped. It went off of Keller and out of bounds. Now we will see Tate Drinkwine, and if you're Horicon, you're attacking. You're taking the basketball right to him.
Every time. Every single time.
Barrett Meyer off the inbound. Block shot from Kevin Keller. Mayville now blocked 2 or 3 3-point attempts. Talon Meyer thought about the 3 in transition. A hand-checking foul coming on Quinn Jackal. That'll be his second personal.
Felt like momentum was coming back towards the Marshmen's way a minute ago. And now Mayville holds a steady 7-point lead and possession.
Hollingsworth comes in for Horicon. He'll take out Reed Vorlob. Drinkwine in the corner. Gives it back to Talon Meyer. Now Drinkwine. They work it around for Middlestadt in the near corner. Double team. Got to get rid of it and he gets it over. Bounce pass. On the baseline. Drinkwine pulls up. Rebound Christian Schwartz. Numbers in transition for Horicon if they hurry. Raven, hop, step, layup, good. Jake Raven heating up here for Horicon. Mayville in transition. Meyer throws it up top. Keller, hop, step into the basket. He traveled. I think that's what they're going to call. Yep. When he gathered on the way down, he took another step, never put the ball on the floor. That's what they called the travel. Mayville fans, not a fan of it, but it was. 5-point game.
I think not a fan is an understatement.
Yep. I think I know exactly what fan that was, too. Recognize that voice anywhere.
This is Justin territory after all.
Well, no, I just know who that was. He likes to yell. Hollingsworth inside for his first bucket of the game. Tried the left-handed push shot too strong. Rebound Promersberger over to Tate Drinkwine.
Something you haven't seen is the Marshmen trying to attack Tate Drinkwine. They've kind of let him alone.
Promersberger in the corner for three. Hollingsworth misses the rebound. They'll say it was a foul call. He was held by Landon Baker.
Horicon student section staying vocal.
They're into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 5-point game with under 6.5 to go in this one. It's been a good one. Kind of as we expected here. Barrett Meyer take to the basket. Off the glass, he missed. Wanted a foul call, not going to get it. Mayville with speed in transition. Promersberger trapped up. Foul coming on Hollingsworth.
He's got his hands caught up top.
More fouls on both teams right now with 6:09 to go in this one. Pretty good space for nobody really terribly in foul trouble other than Tate Drinkwine. Drinkwine throws up a hook shot. Gets his own rebound, goes back up with it, he missed. Hollingsworth with the rebound. Here comes Jay Graven now. Graven, good defense from Promersberger. Cut him off before he could get to the baseline. Now he goes baseline. Graven to the basket. He was stuffed by Talon Meyer. Another big-time block from Mayville. Mayville with a couple big blocks, probably 4 of them that I can physically remember in this one so far.
For sure.
Promersberger backs his man down, gives it to Meyer on the right wing. To the basket, a wide open lane for Talon Meyer.
And Talon Meyer had the look from 3, could have been contested. Instead, he saw the court vision. Went straight away into the wide open lane and took an easy layup.
Jackal tries to answer, in and out. Meyer with the rebound, he turned it over. Had Reed Borlaug wide open up top. Instead, he tried to go with the backdoor pass to Quinn Jackal. Barrett Meyer coming out. Isaiah Hollingsworth coming in.
Momentum has went back and forth since that opening couple of minutes, but the lead has kind of stayed around that 7-point range now for Mayville.
Anywhere from the 5 to 7-point range in the second half. Meyer to the basket. What a dribble drive from Talon Meyer.
That's back-to-back for him.
He's taken over. Hollingsworth in transition off his hands and out of bounds.
And Horicon is just trying to push the envelope too fast. And it's led to some sloppy turnovers when they've had chances to get back in.
4:45 to go in this one. Mayville finds Kevin Keller underneath the basket, and he traveled.
I was going to say Mayville nearly did the same thing. Keller able to come down with it, but while gathering again, took a couple of steps.
Reed Borlaug comes out. Barrett Meyer checks back in for Horicon. Here comes Christian Schwartz. 9-point game. Gets it back in the corner. Hits his man in the air. Throws it to Jackal. You like to see him just step aside and take the 3 ball. Jackal to Meyer. Barrett Meyer goes baseline. Had it poked away. Stepped on the line. But they say it was tied up, so it stays. Horicon basketball. 4:19 to go in this one.
Got to get going here. Down by 9.
Need a bucket now. Comes to Jay Graven up top. Hollingsworth puts it on the floor. Dribble drive. Stuffed by Talon Meyer again. Another block from Mayville. A big-time block again.
It's hard to get back in when Mayville is just consistently in your face when you're trying to shoot.
Middlestat over to Meyer. Gives him a screen. Now guarded by Hollingsworth. 3:50 to go in this one. Middlestat drive to the basket. He's fouled. They say he'll travel, actually.
Fouls in that first half were on sale. Second half, they're coming at a premium.
Schwartz to the basket, kicks it out. It's Graven now. Graven hard to the basket, high off the glass, and gets the foul.
We've seen this a couple of times now where Horicon looks to be fading away. got that lead back up to 9 for Mayville, and a couple of sloppy offensive possessions from the Marshmen, but now they come down and can get that momentum right back on their side with an and one here.
Graven to make it a 3-point play. Bouncing around, and it finds its way home. Game's back to 6. 3:34 to go in this one.
Your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
3:34 to go in this one. They get it into Talon Meyer. Right back to Kevin Keller, and he's fouled by Jay Graven. Second personal on Graven, 5th team foul. And not a bad foul because if you're Horicon, if it comes down to fouling, you got to get yourself to that point.
Yeah, they got a couple more to give.
Now it's a little bit more obtainable. Another one coming, a reach-in foul now on Quinn Jackal.
I understand what you were saying, but now one more puts Mayville in bonus, and you don't really want him shooting with 3.5 to go still.
It's the 3rd personal on Quinn Jackal. Abel's got to get it in. High pass comes to Keller, cutting to the basket, Middlestad, what a play!
That couldn't have went in Mayville's favor anymore. They pick up 2 fouls on Horicon, and then end up getting a nice basket off the inbound play either way.
Graven picked up his dribble, gives it over to Barrett Meyer. Jackal gets a screen, poked away by Keller. Keller keeps it alive, but he was on the line. It stays Horicon basketball. 3:03 to go in this one. Man, it has been quite the game from Kevin Keller.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He has been a fantastic bench player tonight. Coming off the bench, not one of the original starters, but he's in double digits for points and played a heck of a defensive game.
Mayville wanted to push off.
I think Mayville wanted to travel.
Push off. They're all going like this.
Not over here.
Oh,
maybe to your left side.
This side wanted to push off. Coach wanted to push off.
Everybody over here was travel. It's one way to use our services.
Yep, I guess. 3rd personal on Joe Promersberger. First one from Quinn Jackal is good. His first points of the second half. He makes them both. Jackal had 10 in that first half. Nothing going for him to start the second half. He's got 12 now. 6-point game with 2:50 to go. Mayville basketball. Hesitation move to the basket. Middlestat. Layup is good. Emerson Middlestat starting to take over, though. Back-to-back buckets for him. Schwartz works it to Barrett Meyer, back to Schwartz. Gets Middlestat in the air, poked away by Middlestat. And they'll say foul on the backside. It'll be in the 1-and-1. It's going to go on Christian Schwartz. Mayville into the bonus with 2:28 to go. And probably exactly who you want at the line for Mayville and Talon Meyer.
Horicon's got to hope for some missed free throws here.
And something to fall. Mayville's defense has been suffocating in the second half.
Yeah.
There's your missed free throw and the rebound for Barrett Meyer.
See if they can get something to fall.
Here comes Barrett Meyer in transition with speed. Kicks to Schwartz. Not a Graven. Graven, blow-by move to the basket, blocked by Promersberger again.
Another one.
Promersberger. Backdoor pass. Keller turned it over.
That's a shot we've seen Kevin Keller take multiple times tonight. We were just praising him for how good he's been down low near the baseline. And that one he decides to toss away.
Schwartz picks it up. Over half court now to Jay Graven. Graven trying to use the screen. Barrett Meyer up top on Talonmeyer. Here comes Christian Schwartz, the Reed Vorlob now, trying to get something going. Vorlob over to Jekyll. Graven has some space. It's off and left, and the rebound for Kevin Keller. Drinkwine. Drops it for Talonmeyer. Got to get over half court. He's trapped. Got to get it going. They say a timeout taken by Emmett Hertini. Would have been very close to a held ball. We'll take it with him.
For nearly 50 years, Pino Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pino Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lamira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lamira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your number one team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lamira.
8-point game with 1:37 to go in this one. Mayville basketball inbounding in front of their bench. Drinkwine. It's turned over. And arguably could have been an over and back if you're a Horicon fan because he touched it on the other side of half court. Foul coming. It'll send Promersberger to the line with 1:28 to go. Promersberger in the 1-and-1. Horicon's fans letting him know it's good from Joe Promersberger. 1:28 to go in this one. It's a 9-point game. Mayville has kept it pretty much here the entire second half. Makes them both this Joe Promersberger. It's a 10-point game now.
Going to take a lot here from Horicon. Have the capability to do it, but they need some buckets to fall and they need to make it quick.
Need some three balls. Meyer knocked down Quinn Jackal. Say it went off of Talonmeyer. Horicon basketball with 1:16 to go.
I think they would have called 4 fouls on that in the first half.
Schwartz up top. Horicon's got to move here. Taking way too much time. Graven to the basket. Graven gets a bucket to go and a timeout taken by Horicon. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with...
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
This winter, make your home the coziest.
Final minute 5 coming up. 8-point game. Mayville has had quite the second half. They have outscored Horicon the entire half. They've never given up the lead. They started off on an 11-0 run. Defensively, to me, I think they've probably picked up 4 or 5 blocks in this second half, and big-time blocks when they needed them.
Full court press coming from Horicon. And a quick foul sends Mayville right back to the line.
Still in the 1-and-1, 9th foul on Horicon, and that was real quick.
Only took a second off.
Sends Drinkwine to the line. He has 2 for 2 from the free throw line today is Tate Drinkwine. 9 points for him. In and out. Mayville with the offensive rebound. Keller goes back up with it, and the foul. Kevin Keller. What a night for Kevin Keller.
Keller able to stay in there, box out, get the rebound, and go up strong.
Kevin Keller with 12 points. Chance to make it 13, and he does. Under a minute to go in this one. It's Schwartz to Jackal, a deep three from the left wing. It's off. The rebound for Keller. Over to Drinkwine, and they'll foul him with 50.1 to go. Double bonus now.
Does Mayville have the proper papers that they own Horicon, apparently?
Oh, easy, A-Rod. Drinkwine will go to the line. 23 points tonight from Talon Meyer. What a second half he's had. 14 points in the second half. I think the defense from Mayville, to me, is what really stood out to me in this second half.
Yeah, I mean, Talon Meyer's been one of those players defensively who's had a couple of those huge blocks.
Drinkwine.
Something I want to talk about, too, is Tate Drinkwine. We talked about it earlier, but a gutsy call putting him back in with 4 personal fouls with still a ton of time on the clock. He hasn't picked up one since, obviously, as he's still shooting.
A quick up to Jake Graven. Graven to the basket. No foul. It'll be on the floor. Doesn't matter. Graven will go to the line and shoot 2. Or shoot 1 in the 1-and-1. Drinkwine with 11 points now. They put him in with 8.5 to go. I mean, just to think about that. 8.5 to go they put him in with. I mean, that is nuts.
Yes. Turned out to be the right call, though, because that defense from Mayville has been a solid unit, and Tate Drinkwine is definitely one of those role players in that scheme.
19 points from Jake Raven. Chance to make it 20, and he does. An even 20 for Jake Raven.
An even 20, but they're not personal stat chasing right now. They're still down by 11 and have a lot more work to do. And it's going to be the foul game the rest of the way out, but I just don't really see it happening with the way that Mayville shoots from that free throw line.
Fourth personal on Christian Schwartz. Kevin Keller will go to the line. Keller with 13 points tonight. Chance to make it 14. How about 15 now?
Could make it 15.
Could make it 15. I read the other side of the board.
I understand. Happens to the best of us.
I just didn't want to do the math on my side. Keller miss. Rebound Horicon. 4 lob. Quick up to Graven. Graven in transition. Euro step. Missed the layup. Keller with the rebound. They give it over to Promersberger, and I think they're going to let him dribble it out. Meyer inside to Middlestad. He'll just throw it off the glass. 70-56. Emerson Middlestad had quite the second half as well. 8 points from him in the second half. Jacko for 3. Drinkwine with the rebound. Quick up to Meyer, and he holds on to the basketball. They will dribble it out with 10 seconds to go. Mayville picks up a big-time home win. One more game. Meyer to slam it home, and he does at the buzzer. Talon Meyer with 25 points. 72-56. We'll take a quick break. Interviews.
Place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024. Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area. We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience. Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Ergo Bank, we know there's a deposit account to fit your unique needs. Whether you want to earn interest on your balance, or perhaps enjoy cashback rewards, or maybe grow your money over time, Ergo Bank makes it real easy. From savings and checking accounts to savings accounts and, of course, CDs. We can do it all while offering flexible options and convenient access for a banking experience that's built just for you. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may.
Welcome back here in the postgame show. Back here with Coach Emmett Hertini. Coach, a 16-point win for you guys, but I thought the defense in the second half was fantastic.
Yeah, they did a great job in making sure we're trying to jump that flex pass. So we are really emphasizing that in practice, making sure we got a hand in the lane, switching all screens, and staying aggressive.
What, for you guys, what did you see or at halftime to try to make an adjustment, offensively starting off on that 11-0 run?
One of the things that we wanted to switch was our rotations were just a little bit too slow. So there was a little bit of miscommunication, which the flex is designed for, but we figured it out, started pushing the ball a little more, and got in our rhythm.
Guys like Kevin Keller stepping up tonight with the injury to Braxton Weiss. I thought he played fantastic. A couple blocks for him, couple blocks for Promersberger. Meyer, obviously, always fantastic. 25 from him tonight. But what can you say from the role guys stepping up big for you guys tonight?
Yeah, there was a lot of guys that stepped up tonight. We had a couple guys getting foul trouble in the first half, but the guys that came off the bench were ready to go. Kevin Keller had a great game, made a couple huge free throws, got a couple easy duck-ins, and worked his butt off.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on Thursday, actually, for senior night. A little preview. What can you say about this senior core here at Mayville?
We have 6 seniors, which has not happened in Mayville for a long time, and they all work really hard. I'm proud of every single one of them. They show up to not only games ready to play, but practices every single day and grind it out.
Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yep. We'll have Mackay join us right back here. What a game from the Cardinals. Nice forehead, Mackay. Looked fantastic.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
I'll step down a little bit.
25. You can make your way back up here. You can hand me the headset. I'll do it. 25 points from Talon Meyer tonight. He was fantastic. I mean, and it wasn't like it was a quiet fantastic from Talon Meyer because the workload was shared so much. Yeah, had 8 second half points from Middlestadt. Keller picked up a bunch in the second half. He picked up 10 in the second half. I mean, it was, for me, watching this team play tonight, Mackay, it reminded me, of what they're really capable of, because I watched them play against Lamira and play in such a tight game against Lamira and fall late in it. But this right here, when you score 72 points the way they did, it wasn't the 3-ball. It was driving. It was sharing the ball. The ball movement was fantastic from Mayville tonight.
Well, Justin, here's the thing about this team right now is they have a tough schedule to end things out, but sometimes that can play to your advantage. Horicon is a very good team, and now they have Lamira here on Thursday for their senior night, which is obviously a ranked team right now in Division 4. I believe they were 4th in Division 4 last time I checked. They only have 1 loss to Oostburg, who is ranked number 6 in Division 3 on the season. They are the conference champs for the Flyway, and Mayville played a heck of a game with them earlier in the year, ended up dropping it to them. But a tough schedule at the end of the season isn't always great, but if Mayville can continue to roll like this into the playoffs, they will be a 9 seed that can be reckoned with. So a win like this is huge. It keeps the momentum high, and I would love to be a fly on the wall in that locker room right now. I'm sure the boys are buzzing.
I'm sure they're happy as all can be. And it's a rivalry win. And you saw Meyer throw the duck down at the end. And everybody's yelling, no, 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 no. And he still does it. But he got the slam, and it made it a little bit worse, this 16-point win for Mayville. All kinds of stuff coming up the rest of the week. We have playoff hockey, the sectional, and Jeff has regionals on there, but it's the sectional semifinal between the St. Mary Springs Ledgers and the McFarland Spartans. That's going to be a great one. coming at you at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, 6:15 pregame. Mackay and I will be there.
We are super excited for that. We'll both be on the call, so if you love hearing us, I hope you tune back in.
And you want to see me at my craft. I'd say hockey's more my craft.
That is Justin's sport.
You want to listen to me not call basketball? Tomorrow night's the night to do it. Hockey tomorrow night as the Ledgers take on McFarland in a battle of two top teams in Division II, actually. It's the number 2 team in Division II and the number 5 team in Division II having the 2-3 matchup in the sectional semifinal. Winner will take on the winner of Sauk Prairie and Wanakee. Also tomorrow, Green Bay New Lutheran comes down to CWC for regional semifinal or regional quarterfinal girls basketball. And then Wednesday, Mayville fans, we'll have our player showcase. We'll be here for that. And then Thursday, the big time rivalry matchup, Lamira Mayville. That is it might get more rowdy in here for that one than it was for this one. And this one was quite rowdy, and it was loud. The fans got into it, as well as Montello making their way to Oakfield for boys basketball. Mackay, anything else you'd like to add here from Mayville?
Just a heck of a game tonight for Mayville. They played well. Talon Meyer, like you said, kind of a quiet night for having 25 points, but he played out of his mind. It felt like every time he got the ball, not only in transition, but when he was close to that paint, he'd spin around, make a nice move inside, and somehow find a way to bury it. It's 2 more on with the dunk at the end. Mayville played a fantastic team game tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, Horicon led by 1 at the break, and then 11-0 run to start that second half. And Mayville never looked back from there. They kept that lead in that 9-10 range, dropped down to 4, then it was back to 7. They never let it get close enough where Horicon really could feel like they had anything going.
That's correct.
As we always do on Jeff's live streams, we like to wrap up with a prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for another great night for basketball here from Mayville. And I thank you, no major injuries, just a small rolled ankle from Braxton Weiss, and hopefully you can heal him with your healing hands. Make sure everybody gets home safely as well. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
It's going to be a fun week for basketball. We know what seeds are coming out. Boys basketball regionals start next week. Girls basketball on Friday and Saturday. All kinds of stuff here on Jeff's live streams. Possible a sectional final hockey game on Saturday or on Friday night as well. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Mackay Ackerman, Kyan Taylor on the portables. Aren't they fantastic every time we have them? From Mayville, the Cardinals win 72-56. Another big-time win for them, and they improve to 13-8 on the season. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,